So this is the Zoom H4n. So you can power this in two ways. One is with batteries in the back. If it doesn't turn on, this is the first likely source. Don't forget to make sure that you keep this little piece of fabric underneath the batteries to make it easier to get them in and out. And you can also power it using a power adapter, which plugs in. You can also power it with a power adapter, which plugs in right on the bottom right there. So to turn the Zoom H4n on, you come over here, there's a little power switch. You pull it down and hold it until you see the animation start up. And it's going to take a second for it to load. Once it's loaded, you should be able to see some lights pop up over here to tell you what mode it's in. So we're going to be using the microphones up here. That's the normal way to use the Zoom H4n, right? Once it's loaded, you can see there's a light on right here next to where it says mic. That's saying that we're using these microphones as our input. Now to record using the Zoom H4n, you hit the record button, but when you do this, it doesn't record immediately. Instead, you go into kind of like an input arm mode where it's blinking, it's not recording, but you can monitor what's coming in right here. And the easiest way to tell, by the way, if a microphone is working, kind of the one old thing is to gently scratch with your finger on a microphone. You can see these levels rise when you do that. You can see that this light is on, saying we're in stereo mode with these two stereo microphones being used. Once you have it in record mode, you should definitely plug in some headphones. So your headphones can get plugged in right in the side, right there. And right next to it is a volume buttons for the headphones, to turn the headphone volume up and down. So that's definitely something you'll want to do. And you're going to want to monitor what you're listening to as you're using this. It's really a critical part of it. Once your headphones are plugged in and you're starting walking around and listening for things that you might want to record, there's a record level switch right here. And this is going to turn the gain of the microphone up and down. So if it's too quiet, you can turn this up. And the higher you turn it, the higher the signal levels are until you can see those two little black bars light up. Those two little black bars are saying we're clipping. So this is too loud. So I'm going to turn my record level down. If I turn it all the way down, you can see that there's basically very little signal level, right? So you can use your ears to make sure that what you're listening to sounds good, but you also want to monitor with your eyes that those little two black bars are not lighting up. And once they light up, you hit stop. It should clear them, go back into record mode, and then you're ready to start recording. So I normally find like about 50 is a pretty good zone. If you're recording something loud, you might have to go down to like 30 or 20. So I'm recording something super soft, you can turn it up higher than that. Once you're in record mode, you hit play, and now we are recording. Solid red light means we're recording. See the little recording indicator right there? It'll tell you how long you have left on your SD card. So this is the maximum amount of time you can record for right now. It will also tell you the length of your recording and then the file name for your recording right there. When you're done recording, you hit stop, and you have successfully recorded an audio file with the Zoom H4n. Quick word, the microphones are oriented in an XY pattern. Basically, this is what's pointing towards. So this is the thing that you're trying to record with the microphones right in front of it like that. Okay, so once you're done recording your audio files, the next thing you want to do is get it off. And there's two ways to do that. The first way is to turn it off and then take out the SD card right here and put that into your SD card reader and transfer the files to your computer directly. The other thing you can do is you can plug in the USB port, which is right here. In order for this to work, you have to go into hard drive mode. And to do that, you hit menu, and then we're going to scroll down to where it says USB. Click that, make sure it's on USB storage, and then plug it into your computer, and it's going to show up as a hard drive on your computer. And then when you're done, you can eject it from your computer. You can press menu to leave USB storage mode. And then when you're done with that, you can pull down and hold the record button again, and that will turn the Zoom H4n off.